book itself is pretty much a collection of writings I've done over the last number of years. And when I first started writing, it was pretty much with the intent of amusing people. I mean, the whole idea was to try to make people laugh and ultimately get them to buy the wine, for Christ's sake. I mean, because at the end of the day, they had to buy the wine. And so I thought I just sort of timidly started out doing little modest literary parodies and then got slightly more and more ambitious. But I was trying to stick within the realm of the classical literature. And then I realized, well, why not? You know, you could scoop anything. It doesn't have to be Joyce or Eliot or Dante. It can be anything. So this parody is a spoof on Bridges of Madison County. and you can see as I've actually reversed the roles. So the woman is the more sophisticated of the couple, and the man is the more of the... Madame Lulu Albiz was sitting out in the courtyard of her modest 18-room, 15th century stone farmhouse in rural Roman County when she heard the sound of a vehicle coming up the perfectly raked serpentine gravel driveway. She assumed that it must be the Comtesse, an exceptionally tedious old biddy, who had the habit of dropping by to discuss the latest crackpot fads in Christian criticism, the most recent one being the consideration of the Madeleine as an actual dramatis persona. That, by the way, is complete appropriation from Woody Allen. Whatever. Madame Lulu Albiz had the great fortune of enjoying a consummately perfect existence. She was a slim-waisted, attractively packaged, raven-haired beauty, possessed of effort.
At this point, some of his old employees put on glasses that looked exactly the same as his, so we're all laughing about that.
Because you're too silly. She was a slim-waisted, attractively packaged, raven-haired beauty, possessed of effervescent wit, gracious charm, and some extremely valuable real property in the world-famous grape-growing province of Roman County. Her husband, Jean-Jacques, in addition to being the co-proprietor of the most highly regarded crew in Romany County, was an accomplished painter, sculptor, symphony cellist, and moral philosopher, as well as the greatest lover she had ever known. Further, he was an absolutely brilliant and stimulating conversationalist. He could talk long and passionately into the night on a diverse array of subjects. International terroirism, what can be done? Foucault on batonage and discipline. Merleau-Ponty on the formal tannic structure of orderly cepage. Levi-Strauss on the grown crew and the crew. And Sartre on inappropriate food and wine pairings. Try this fruit sandwich. It's really good. Think quince, just think quince. So, in the book, there's we did an opera a few years ago, about 5 years ago, taking rock songs and then transposing the lyrics. So this is sung to the tune of Hotel California by the Eagles. It's called Oakville, California.
Are you going to karaoke for us?
I'm not going to sing it, but it'll be fine. On a wine country highway, warm wind in my hair, warm smell of baguettes and goat cheese rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance was a cute grocery. We were low on basil-infused oil, and I had to stop for a pee. The server was quick to pour me the taste of hard tannins and a hard sell, and I was thinking to myself, this could be tourist heaven, this could be Chateau Hotel. Then she pointed out the tour guide, who said she'd show me the way. There were voices at the cellar door. I thought I heard them say, welcome to Oakville, California. Such a lovely place. May we ship you a case of grace. There's plenty of cab in Oakville, California, any time of year you can find wine here. Their minds are turned so twisted, they got the Mercier bends. They got a lot of bready notes in their premium blends. How they smell of the barnyard, sweet scent of horse sweat. Some are wines to remember, some are wines to forget. The nose brought up notes of Mercaptan. These bring me neither cab nor railroad wine, she said. We haven't had that sort of spirit here since 1989. And still those voices were calling from far away. Break your concentration in the middle of a flight just to hear them say, welcome to Oakville, California. Such a lovely place in the golden state of grace. They're living it up in Oakville, California. What a nice surprise to find here the wines of Marcel Dice, Jean-Michel Dice. The lifestyle so appealing, the Domaine Chandon on ice, and she said, we're just looking for some tourists here who will pay full retail price. At the winemaker's dinner, they gather for a big feast. They pair it with their steely shards, but it can't compete with roast beef. Last thing I remember, my trunk was loaded up with beer wine. I had to find a side road back onto Highway 29. I was told, relax, it's good shit, man. You're programmed to believe. You can write a check anytime you want, but Amex cards, you can never leave.
And now a few words from the chef, Jason Stoller Smith. He did a wonderful job tonight. So here's he is explaining everything that he wanted to cook. So it was a beautiful meal, and here he is.
The wild boar was raised in Texas. I wanted to do something gamey to go with that, and we cooked that over mesquite charcoal, the same mesquite that we use for our barbecue nights on Wednesday nights. And then the little braised lamb tongue sliced up with the salad, and then a pork cheek with potato croquette. There are two different potato preparations with it as well to get that nice earthiness from the potatoes.
What's in the potatoes, the mashed potatoes?
Pork cheeks and potatoes.